sales target by next quarter. We're all going to be really
She's my chiropractor.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, Leo sent me The Payday, and this 2022 film was directed by Sam Bradford and stars Kyla Frye, Sam Benjamin, and Simon Cowell, among others, of course. The story of this movie is about this IT professional who is fired from her job. Then, after a few days of looking for work, she is offered £5 million to steal some files after sneaking into some building. You know, it's corporate espionage type of stuff. So she agrees to that, and then, you know, the mission is on. Along the way, she has to team up with this guy, kind of accidentally. But what will happen though? Well, you have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. Well, this is a comedy of errors. So it's just kind of like these situations where things aren't as they seem. There's like a switcheroo type of thing going on, or maybe they are talking to someone and they don't realize who their identity is and that type of stuff. And all of it, I think, worked. It's definitely fun. None of it particularly made me like laugh out loud, but I was just smiling along with the whole thing. And so that's definitely very good. Along the way, there's also like comedy relief as well with these like patrol police cops, and they're just kind of silly and stupid as well. And so there is kind of this contrast between the comedy of errors aspect of it along with this, you know, silly comedy. And I actually kind of thought it was Shakespearean that way, where Shakespeare has like kind of complex comedy of errors and then has, you know, kind of lower brow comedy aspects put in there too. So all of that just made me smile along with it and definitely worked for me. In addition, I gotta give a big thumbs up to the music in this one. It's all jazz music, so it's all like jazzy, kind of up-tempo type of stuff. Just kind of like cowboy bebop, and I thought that just kind of like raised the coolness level of everything they're doing when this jazz starts playing over it. Oh man, it's so cool. In addition, I gotta say I like the filming of this one, or at least the shooting of this one. It is very well colored, I thought. With the last few British films I've seen, it's kind of like very kind of muted colors. But this one, everything just like pops off the screen. Great contrast with this office building. It's mostly like white walls, but then they have brightly colored shirts and everything like that. So that was just kind of a positive feeling. It definitely lifted the mood of it, made it, you know, lighter and brighter. So that was definitely a positive. And lastly, I gotta say, I think the actors had great chemistry together. It is a comedy of errors, so, you know, they're having fun with these different situations and whatnot. But you can tell they're enjoying themselves on set and that type of stuff. And so it really helps you, you know, bring yourself into the movie. You want to see what trouble they get into and then how they get out of it and all that different type of stuff. And so that just makes it like an easy watching experience. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, it is a comedy of errors, so they get into, you know, kind of some silly situations. But I thought the situations with the cops was always so silly. You know, they're just like patrol cops, so they're not, you know, the smartest or anything like that. And they never seem to be able to like even like walk past them. And you're just like, come on, like you're in a business outfit in the downtown London area. Like the cops are not going to stop you, right? Just walk past them and get away. And the whole time they're like, oh no, you can't walk past the cops, they'll stop you. And even then it's just like, if they ask you any questions, you just say, no, I was in the washroom, I don't know what you're talking about, and just keep going. And so things like that where these cops seem to be unpassable for the main characters just annoyed me a little. But other than that, I enjoyed the film, I gotta say. Lots of, you know, just kind of silly situations. It's easy watching, I think. So yeah, there's lots of stuff to enjoy. Just don't think about it too hard, and yeah, you'll like it. So who do I recommend this film for? Well, I think it's a fun watch, so I think a lot of people can kind of sit down and enjoy it. It's just fun to go along with these guys and see what kind of trouble they get into. I think if you're in like the IT profession, you might have a little bit more enjoyment out of it as well. So yeah, I think there's quite a few people who can sit down and enjoy it. So if that sounds like something you want, then totally check it out. As for rating, I have to give it the above average score of 6. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.